And it's what you make it.
That's a very nice view, right?
We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams we patrol. With your steams we break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Welcome to the road, and we're up the misty soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. On the streets, the story's right. All the new design we bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, or Mazda, we break it down, no propaganda. Every papa's got a tale. Village right to city scale. We talk the truth, not just a brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams we patrol. With your steams we break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Styling views and meeting walls. We teach you more than just photos. Taking tools from the basics up. Trucking gear and car making stuff. If you're new or a seasoned vet, for the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. Fix it and learn it, drive it proud. This is more than just machines. It's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams we patrol. With your steams we break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Okay, man. I love the girl. She don't you want me. She don't you want me. But I tell her, yes I tell her. Rancho nimbo 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 linza. I rancho nimbo 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 linza. I rancho nimbo 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 linza. I rancho nimbo 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 linza. Girl, you are number one. Guasoka na kugamba ne buyo mako bagwa. I tell you that, but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never a part, but you made me beg. You made me beg. Every time I come over, you make me beg. But why? Why? But why? Rancho nimbo 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 linza. I 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 sitting on motoka, sitting on karanja, sitting on bling, jagala kuwa some love. Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Jewelry, dollar bills, many things don't mean nothing. For as long as you got my heart. Naye lwakyongamba koma woluli sikumanyi bulungi nkyakwetegereza ate yes ate no ate baby let's take it slow. You are my number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never a bad part. You made me big, you made me big. Every time I come over you make me big. But why? But why? But you never ever take what I say. See, I need you. But you do what you do ever again. Rock my world, it goes around, around and round and round and round. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. Girl, I tell you this every day, every night, that I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Watch on him, on him, on him, watch on him, watch on him, on him, on him, watch on him, Zanze. Watch on him, watch on him, on him, on him, on him, on him, watch on him, watch on him, Zanze. Sitting up, motoka, sitting up, kabanja, sitting up, bling, jagala kuwa sana. Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Watch on him, on him, on him, watch on him, watch on him, Zanze. Watch on him, nothing gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man. Okay, man. Tasha, bring it down there. Tell them they want it to send me, you know. Yeah. Listen. I'm a song again like I could night. Them who's up to try out tonight. That's in the gang and in the ripula. You run and see the motel and put chicken tonight. Appetite, satisfy. Girl, give me chance, I'll blow your mind. Say, Walla Sama, show you ya.
Excuse me, posing. Never when manana, when jaka. Weraga, twala bada, twagoba, twagoba. I need a man who can love me. Love tisasula renti, atete kula na pensi. We sotinge, we loadinge, bona funo ronkodinge. Mugambi wale chisi soa, wasaba hurry and top flow. Mugambi wale chisi soa, no matter what you ask, don't let her go. Mugambi wale chisi soa, whenever they move out, it's not the way. Give me what I need, give me what you need. Boy, go away. Now possess service in my body, my looks, they put out them with fire.
Girl, you got me feeling hot. Some balance I'm feeling right now. They can go to all about us. Who are we going and tell them what you want? Baluga, bagala extra man, bagala music, la musete, you play your mind. I wanna, but take a kanye, wabasu, we and yama, bakwasa, my bella. Wasaba, hurry and to top flow. Mugambi, wale chase it over. No matter what you ask, don't let her go. Mugambi, wale chase it over. Whenever they move out, I'll in and do. Wale chase it over. Stay like a teasing and go to Mutwala. A shopping up one bala. The waving up, finish that bye-bye. Stepping up, better stay like a teasing and go to Mutwala. A shopping up one bala. The waving up, finish that bye-bye, now stepping up. That's what the girl think that she said. She thinks she give up like that, you know. No, you tell her this. Tell her you want it to say everything. Yeah. Abakulinangana Mugambe wale chezi towa Wasawa hurry to the flow Mugambe wale chezi towa No matter what you ask don't let her Mugambe wale chezi towa Wana wademu wagarari kanto Mugambe wale chezi towa Abakulinangana Mugambe wale chezi towa Wasawa hurry to the flow Mugambe wale chezi towa No matter what you ask don't let her Wale chezi towa Wana wademu wagarari kanto Wale chezi towa Stella atizi ngango Mutwala ashopinga wamala Now everything I'm finished on my mind That's the finger
It's not the way, give me what I need, give me what you need, boy, boy. Now cause a service, my body, my roots, you put at them to fire.
Stella Stella atizi ngango Mutwala ashopinga wamala Now everything I'm finished on my mind That's the finger You know, the guy should tell you that, you know, she walks away, you know, she goes. That's why she say every time. But tell her the wallet is heavy. Okay, man. Tasha. Okay, man. DJ. It's what I'm feeling for when you're by my side. Mutima wange, sit over, make my life easy. To banana balala, to papala. When I'm gone, when I'm up, you're back with me. Maybe you know, no sikumira. Inga mezi itinga na wetote uria. Hey, to what you go, nete fuluga. To my easy, kelanga to live with me. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me. Girl, it's not a feeling time when you're by my side, girl. When you push it, when you push it, see what you wanna, na nikuanze, nekugama tolinge juba, olinge mwenye, doli musayo kutangulira munda, baby. Let me tell you the truth, you speak with a voice, it's in high definition. Take a picture of you, 3 big glasses, making an invention. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, girl. When you push it, when you push it, Ashes, run them down. Say better, oh me put tire. Ban them down. Tell you chiganda, nabasunga, nabagamba. You're my number, when gonna become my wife? Ban them down. Chitorina, tell you chiganda, nabasunga, nabagamba. Tell ya kutwala, tell ya kufimba, tell ya kusubola. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, girl. It's got you in my life, you know. She done a lot for me, so I do the simple thing for her. Cause she give me one, everything she do give me one, you know. Okay, man.
Good evening, my people. How you doing today? Muri motia, kansubire muri bulungi. I'm hoping that the other song comes out today, and then we listen to it tomorrow. That's my highest hope, yeah. Mwasiriye mutia, how has your Matters Day been? I think for the people that are used to go to Namugongo, today has been the most boring Matters Day ever, because people were told to go to their churches, in their homes, or in their villages, and yeah. And I've been nyagwemba denda bao John's info. Good evening, Martin Sentongo, Nampija Julie Kasule Ramadan, Asimwe Josephati, Isaac Katamba Katende, Solomon Ogwal, Keijo Van VIP, Charles Sebaduka, Michael UG, Danny Yokeni, Abin Olak. How are you today? Martin Sentongo, Michael UG. Guys, I found a way to disable the auto dubbing. I hope it works. I really hope it does. So we will not be having the AI talking again. I found it's a new feature that YouTube brought on, and they by default switch it on. By default, you don't have to ask. Dr. Kambes, VIP, good evening. Christian Mulunga, how are you? Morad K Momo VIP, K Jovan VIP, Chambade Hannington VIP, Richard Aki VIP, Tone Kasita. How are you, my people? Nabadi Mokamori, I don't take you for granted. Gwe, Ani, Jovan, after ga kakaga de petrol station or bibi, wona ga kakaga. Wona Atoba. There's a shell I've gone to nenyu amafuta kunusu kakaga mu bisatu mu atano nga nywedde we waragari ku kakaga bitano kakaga bina atano. I know I'm not saving a lot, but it's worth something since I take full tank. Yeah, but that's where the fuel is, and I don't think it's going down. When I bought my first car, fuel was at 1,700 and I think 1,750. When I bought my first car, it went to 2,200, went 2,500. By like 2016, fuel was at 3,200. Yeah, and as of last year, fuel was at 4,000 something. Then it went to 5,000. Now it's at 6,000. It's never going to go back. The AI voicing can be disabled on your side, Martin Sentongo. You click the gear and then you go to the language settings and you choose Swahili as the original language. Yeah, so then it doesn't auto dub, but I've disabled it. I hope it works like for all the other videos. I hope it doesn't come by default. Yeah. Hannington. You don't bad ntambula byange. So we bought that Subaru Outback, and Subaru Outback, if you look at the price of the Subaru Outback, you realize we bought the Subaru Outback at price yaba. So the Subaru Outback is being sold at 40 million shillings in so many places. Yeah, so we bought that Outback at 36.5. I phoned the buyer, just called me to go and inspect in that place, and my goal was just to make sure we make the right choice. So initially, the buyer wanted to is a basic. Hey Steve Barros, how are you? So the Subaru Forester is a basic car, very basic. Edinga Toyota. The later models like 2016, 2013, they have it in 2012. Those are very basic cars. Now there were two guys. I don't know which of them was buying, but I know the person that called me is no longer the person I'm talking to right now. So the owner is actually different. The person that called me was someone else. So initially we looked at Foresters, and then we saw that very nice Outback. I recommended they buy the Outback because in my experience, all the people that have the Outbacks are actually giving them 10 kilometers per liter. I don't know how that is happening, but the Outbacks are giving people 10, 11 kilometers per liter.
which is really impressive for a 2.5 liter vehicle. So and it's the same thing that the Forester is giving people, which is a 2 liter. So the Forester 2011 2012 will come with the EJ20. The Outback will come with the EJ25. So the only difference is the displacement, that the other one is a bigger engine than this one, so it gives you more power. But also what the Outback that we bought does is, because the Outback we bought is a 2012, yeah, what the Outback gives us is that it gives us a bit of features, yeah. It has a bit of multimedia control, it has driving modes. It's not a very basic car, it's not as basic as the Subaru Forester of the same model. So, and then it had that thing on top, a case, it has a suitcase on top. And I recommended that they buy this Outback. Why? Because it's unique. It's a car that's going to be really unique on the road. And I also find that at the time when they want to sell that car, they will be able to sell that car at a very good price because it has a suitcase on top. Akakanto akongera more value. Now, they also like the Outback. Looking at the Forester, comparing the Forester to the Outback, when you sit in the Outback, it's much more comfortable. The interior is more executive. And yet, one of the reasons that we're buying the Forester was because of the ground clearance. Now, the Outback has the same ground clearance as the Forester. Same, because wali Forester, wali Outback. So, and because they look at they are at the same height, the ground clearance is the same, the Outback just makes sense to buy. It will give them much more power. And also the other reason why I recommend the 2.5 liter Subaru, especially if you're buying the EJ25, is that it's very hard for you to kill a 2.5 liter engine. Hard. Chizibu gwa kuta engine ya 1225. Ulaba ne ku markets na chizibu kuta engine ya 1225. Uchitegeera, because the engine can handle the body very, very well. So it's very, and also it's very hard for you to step on it to the point where you end up killing the engine. But the 2 liter, it's quite possible that you can actually kill it. But also the Outback is one of the most comfortable Subarus I've sat in. It looks comfortable, is comfortable. Foresters, they are just cars. They are really comfortable. They just have, because like I've said, most of the people that drive Foresters drive them because of the price. Yeah, they're cheap. Now, the other reason I was recommending for them to buy the Outback is that they were buying the Forester at 39. The Outback initially was priced at 37. They ended up buying it at 36.5. So you're saving, you see in tono. They saved 0.5 million shillings. That's not a very small saving. And also, if the fact that we're buying Subaru Forester, which also doesn't have a lot of resale value, kati atogura Outback.
I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole food. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like it, the sweets are today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. If you feel like it, sit down, dance to me, God. Feel like touching down, dance to me, God. I'll make you want to make.
Sorry guys, network badde tujjeeko mbadde ngenda kudda mu Martin Sentongo. 5W30 is a very light oil. It's only good for a car that you yourself have gotten from the bond. If the car you're driving, you have not gotten it from the bond, don't put 5W30. Only put it if you're sure, or if the person you bought the car from tells you they have also been using 5W30. But also the other thing you need to understand is that 5W30 is one of the most duplicated oil, duplicating, counterfeited oils. Why? Because it's one of the most expensive oil. 5W30 will cost you between 62 to 75,000 shillings, depending on the brand and where you're buying it. Between 62 to 75,000 shillings. 5W40 about 55,000 shillings per liter. You get. So because it's a very expensive oil, they could as well get a 15W20 something, then dilute it in their own way and then make you this 5W30 and then make a killing of about 40,000 shillings in profit. You get? So I would be very careful also where you buy it. I'll be very careful where I buy it as well. Yeah, but that's the range. The Outback was a 2012 model. Paul Sema VIP, good evening. Ricky Chikawa VIP, good evening. Shanko Gibbs, good evening. So guys, how did you like the Ford review? Yeah, I have a friend in that guy of car one. He's a young man. He normally calls me when they have a new car. Just he told me about the Ford some time ago. I think he even told me about a Hilux. So yesterday he also had a Mazda. But then I did not use his Mazda because there is a place where I got two Mazdas for comparison, petrol and diesel. So next week you're going to get a comparison review of the Mazda CX-5 2017 model, petrol and diesel. Yeah. So and that for me that was a much more powerful review than just handling one Mazda. But they bring cars every Monday, so I'm thinking next Monday I'll have some cars from car one. Yeah, so that's the car we bought. It was not a very long inspection, and like I said, initially I wasn't really sure how much they bought it. They called me yesterday. They paid full amount, 36.5, and they got the car. And surprisingly, the broker that sent them there, Arthur Jebari, mpaku sente nemubuze zaje nasindise bakastoma bakeberere ngaye kwa ino kumpa kusente za ekiburoka nakamba ate sente zavuddeyo, and he switched me off. Ajuka Blair VIP, how are you? I hope your matters, it feels like it's a Saturday or a Sunday, but it's actually not. Today I even went to an Adventist. I saw an Adventist church that was praising Eriku Gaddafi. I thought Adventists did not have. I thought Adventists did not celebrate Martyrs' Day, but apparently they do. And what do you guys learn from the Martyrs? Me, I learn that it's not worth dying for any cause. It's not worth dying for any cause. That's a very good content. Good looking at it. Yeah, kajija yo mu bond. Tegenda na kufeso omba soda busoda. That's a Kluger, guys. That's one of the cars I recommend to buy for the people that have 20 million and below. The Kluger is a very nice car. It has 2.4 liters and it's almost the Kaundo. I find that the Kluger, for me, the Kluger looks better than the Kaundo, even inside. It looks more manly. The Kaundo is feminine. So I like the Kluger. Before, of course, the newer Klugers are very hard to buy because they're very expensive. But that particular model that has just passed is very good. Me, I find that the Kluger is better than that Kaundo. Kaundo is good, yeah, but the Kluger is more manly. I find the Kluger is actually stronger if you're going to be driving on bad roads. The Kluger will definitely be strong. It's not worth dying. It's not worth dying. It isn't. Like, you can't be there. But me, I'm thinking those guys were not killed for religion. I'm thinking those guys, they could have wanted to take over Uganda for the white man. But they want to just take over. Average price of the N50K batteries about 250,000 shillings. I would not buy a powdered battery personally. Zenga Arthur, I find that the acid batteries last longer. What is Zonazifa? But me, I've used both. Unless you really must, like for the hybrid, I must buy a powdered battery. But for all the other cars, I would not buy a powdered battery. I'll buy the acid one. It's better. Regardless of what brand you buy, acid is better. Hi Lawrence, how are you? Negwe, and Martin Senton, what do you kupanga motoka? Wazo waguzeyo yingini, nogura kayumba, no bipanga, no teka mugia, no panga to yagara kolachi, yagara kuteka ko battery yake. But I like the Ford. I think the Fords are better than Hiluxes. Of course, they don't live as long as the Hiluxes. But I find that the Ford is much more comfortable than, and I've sat in a Vigo, much more comfortable than the Hilux. Maybe there is another kind of Hilux that could reach the river. I've sat in the river as well. The fort still beats the river. They were hiding in the forest. Blair, don't delete the comment. God is not reading. God is busy celebrating the saints. Saint Bali Kudembe, Saint Balabi Kubo, Saint Buza Baliawo, Saint Kizito Luanga. God is busy celebrating them. Me, I'm thinking they were rebels. And for the white man needed a narrative to move so that their families get Namugongo. They were hiding in the forest of Namugongo as tourists. They just wanted to take over the kingdom, I'm thinking. Mark, nze yesterday never na abantu kastora omuntu nga ali ku live okujjako nga akugambye nti tali bulungi. Chances are high that that person is actually okay. Chances are high that that person is okay. Olaba nange bwe mbeera siri bulungi era nange ku live sijja kubamba mulwadde. Kubamba nyine ebinsumbuwa naye ebiseera ebisinga the things that disturb me if I come to the live in a way I feel a little bit better. This place used to have phone thieves. They come from those. Okay, there used to be bushes. Now there are no more bushes. But there used to be bushes there. They run, come, grab your phone, go back to the bushes. And I think they would be there like 10. When you try to chase your phone, I didn't go to the gym on Sunday. I'm actually thinking of going to lift a little bit. Those oaks to Ramuko Katono Katono. And tomorrow is a working day. So guys, one Starlet many stories. If you want to win the Starlet project, and this is strictly for people that I would recommend that the people that have money to cars and the people that have cars don't come. It's that those people that are still trying to save a car. I want to give the car to someone that has trouble collecting money for a car of their own, and that's the person that will utilize this car the right way. It's the person that will enjoy owning that car, the person that will actually appreciate it, and they will drive it until they collect enough money to buy their own car. So if you have someone like that, because we get a lot of phone calls of people that want to take part. They don't have I don't. It's like a bottle of soda from them. Why would they be giving you a bottle of soda? Why would they be giving you a watch? Fords are good and stable on the road, but expensive to maintain compared to Toyota. Yeah, but you see, the thing that I think with maintenance, the thing that I've seen, as long as there are mechanics that can figure that car out, the expense of the spares should not bother anyone. Kasaba mechanic like the Ford Kasiri Jariaji kolera dala. It's just that the spares are expensive. The only disadvantage I saw with the Ford that I reviewed is that the belt is a wet belt. Oil. You need to keep checking the belt to make sure that it doesn't actually break. And the moment you buy it from the bond like this, the first thing you need to do is go check the belt. But if you buy that car belt here anywhere, you don't have the money to keep going to the mechanic, so you have phobia. And some of you guys, you have phobia. I saw that there's one of you guys that brought your car. It had a leakage on the CVT gearbox. You brought it, and I told you I'm going to give it to a gearbox mechanic. And you even wanted me to tell the mechanic to come to your home to fix. Like, you guys have that issue, phobia, which I totally understand. But you see, me on Dabanzi, I took my car in Ojemfuga because that time I had the other Prius. Now I took this car to a hybrid mechanic, and it was there for 2 weeks. This car, and for those 2 weeks I was driving the other one. You get? So one thing that I think I find is we must learn to trust at least one person. So and if you still have the phobia of leaving your car in the garage, togura moroka ziri complicated. Buy cars that everyone can fix. Chitegiza gwaina phobia, you're going to buy cars with automatic gearboxes. You're also going to buy cars that every mechanic can try. Obanga, if not every mechanic can try, you have an idea about them. That's the thing. After sitting in a Ford, I don't like Hiluxes anymore. And I've never really liked Land Cruisers. I've not. Okay, I find that Toyotas are very basic. I find that they're not worth buying a lot of money. Of course, even all the other cars are basic, but Toyotas are too basic. It's not raining, no. The video is not clear, probably because of the network. Naeze one wendi nga eri clear. Or I've even zoomed in. It's clear. I think the network, every time the network is not good for a live broadcast, the picture quality dies. Totally normal. It happens. Subaru Outback, buy, because the Outback is going to be a 2.5 liter. Buy. But you guys also have to understand that Subarus need strict maintenance, yeah? Oil choose, and it's not like it's going to be dying all the time, but the biggest reason why you should be maintaining that car on time is that when it dies, it's very expensive to put back on the road. Telling a Toyota, because I didn't drive it that long, I don't know. But the guy, Yampade Ford Yangam Masaka, again Masaka Nakomo at 120,000 shillings, which I find to be fair. The small cars normally take 80 to 100k, which take it. So if the small cars take 80 and that huge thing takes 120, it doesn't consume. It gives you comfort, it gives you power, it gives you speed, it gives you sape. So I will bet in your day. You in your day na akatono. Yeah, Makubuya, it's Makubuya, it's the network. Katola wana mafuta gabano ga kakaga bina asatu. Ziri nyo dega kakaga bisatu atano. So I have saved 95 shillings. Not a lot of money, but worth saving if you must. So guys, ngenda gende wakansi tulemu ku byuma ebyo nzizeewo amasavu nzizeewo masozo nazo nezibadde zikolachi ezibadde zigenze. Today I did not work out. Friday I start running again, so I start running again this week. I've taken like 2 months in Asiduka. First it was the rain, then it became business, and then the more you take without running, the harder it is for you to run. But Friday ngenda kuduka and I'll do 10 kilometers. I will do 10 kilometers. So our project ka eri mulanji kati yatandise lanji. Our project ka yatandise lanji. Twatandise lanji, and when we are done with the painting, because you tell byakola simanya bichi, when we are done with the painting, we are going to buy rims, put tires, imoroke very ready for the taking. And yeah, eyegende tufune kigege. Atekate yo project ka ne mukatali bajjajigula banina milioni 13 abo banji kuba teri yo moroka ebeera nga Karina eyo wegenda kubeera nga because some of you guys are not VIP, so you don't know the Karina I'm talking about. So for the guys that don't know the Karina is my second project car. I put a 4A engine, I put another gearbox as well, changed the ECU as well, and it started finally. Then we took it to my garage for body work. Katuli kulanji tunamara okukola lanji tuzeemu bulungi emito, tugitekemu ekiwempe, tutekemu karedi ya kaganda n'emipiira ne rimu, tukikole wheel alignment. Eberenge libredo ogenda ngenda basibula banaye guys. I hope the guys that are abroad, today is a public holiday in Uganda. The Matrys died on this day. Most of them, at least some of them, were killed on the way. Some of them were killed after. Hi, Dr. Kamo, how are you? And yeah, and then of course, most of them died on 3rd June. And whether they were rebels or whether they were killed for simply worshipping their God, we don't know. But we celebrate them every 3rd June. The AI stuff is not going to be there anymore. I disabled it. And the AI stuff is there because it's a setting. Go to click the gear at the top of the video. Go to language settings. Choose Swahili. Choose Swahili. I'm really hoping it stops with that video. I'm really hoping it stops with that video. I disabled it, but I don't know why it also came in the 4th video. And see, Land Cruiser generally njagala okugula $1,500,000 ebagiyingira etambula. Bagijjeewo wali yali mu parking wali naye njigula $1,500,000. Nga bo bagitunda 12. Land Cruiser ne tudde ebbanga lino yonna ani ayinza ogigula 12. The AI voicing, I disabled it. I'm going to check again to make sure that I disabled it the right way, yeah? But I disabled it. So you guys should go and look at the 4th video again and enjoy it. I loved making the video, but I loved making the Mazda comparison even better, as comparing the Mazda CX-5 petrol and diesel, yeah? Jones Info, Martin Sentongo, Nampija Joliet, Kasule Ramadan, Asimwe, Katamba Isaac Katende, Solomon Ogwal, Jovan VIP, Charles Sebaduka, Mikel UG, Danny Yokeni Albino Olak, Dr. Kambesje VIP, Christian Mulunga, Morad K Momo, K Jovan VIP, Morad K Momo VIP, Chambare Hannington VIP, Mpanga Godfrey, Richard Aki VIP, Tony Kasita, Steve Barros, Ivan Nasasira, Shanko Gibbs, Paul Sema VIP, Ricky Chikawa VIP, Aijuka Blair VIP, Lawrence Biamukama, Muyombia Mark, John Bosco, Isaac Mink Makubuya, oberi nyandisoma bulungi bannange, Dr. Kamu Busurwa. Genda ojja kuntomeza ekimotoka emabega nyimiriro oyitawo toyitawo. AI can talk to us about buying a fene at the roadside, but the AI doesn't come in this video, the live broadcast though, right? Ata road rach tompa karina ya sente eyo sigenda jigabe yonge na tunda nchimanyi ya tunzi nyonyo waliwo nayo eyajibuking edda nyenyizo jibalanga sente teziriwo njibalanga sente ziriwo anjitunza aliwo kubanja gara kola kati kigege ndina mukunonya pick up Hilux yo kigege njagala nyo lwansonga wena idoba 10 ebenga njijjamu miliyoni ngemu n'ekitundu per month ebenkolera it is what it's worth trusting.